Hi, it's it's New Year's Eve today actually, and it's day 22, giving up no bread. I still haven't had any, but I nearly did yesterday. I was in a situation, I was in a supermarket, I was buying some bread for my family, and then I was dropping my friend off I'd seen, and then I was going to drive home, and I was suddenly absolutely starving, and I was too hungry even to think about what I could have instead of bread. I just thought, no, when I've dropped my friend off, I'm going to eat. I'm going to have as much of this bread as I want. And it wasn't even the idea of coming here and having to make a video about it. That didn't even stop me, because I thought, well, everyone has a slip up, and this will be a really good kind of story for my diary, and I was making all the excuses in the world. I was definitely going to have that bread once I dropped my friend off, because there's the shame factor about it, isn't there? Being an addiction. Anyway, but I was really, really fortunate that I had that about a 10-minute gap between deciding to eat the bread and dropping my friend off, because in that time something changed. And when I dropped her off, I thought, what are you going to do? And I thought, no, I'm not going to have the bread. I cannot really explain. There was no logical reason I could come up with that I made the right decision. All I can say is that at this point, where I have already given up sugar and caffeine, well, coffee really, sugar, coffee and dairy before the bread, I'm quite experienced with giving up these things, and I have made all the mistakes there are to make. So how can I explain it? Yeah, it's a certain skill. There's a certain skill to developing this ability. It's like a self-discipline, and I think you reach a point where where it goes down into your subconscious, and because that's the part that's driving the bus, isn't it, really? And if something is so embedded in you, then it goes down into your subconscious, and I think it was my subconscious that said, no, you're not going to have this, once I dropped my friend off. That's all I can say. So if you're watching this and thinking, oh, she's just, some people are just really lucky. It's not that. It's that I've persevered, and I've done self-hypnosis, and I've kept at it. That's it. I've kept at it, and I've done some really difficult stuff. I faced some really difficult stuff to get to this point. So yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Apart from that, I've had quite a bit of pitta. I even had some crumpets one day when I was really hungry. So that probably counts. I don't know if that counts as breaking it. I'm not sure. So there you go. No one's perfect, but I'm feeling leaner. I'm feeling less bloated. So that's a good thing. And I'm quite relieved, actually. It's New Year's Eve today, so tomorrow the whole country will go into this, we must wear our hair shirt and get into being healthy, and most people just do it for 2 weeks, but it'll be a lot of their healthiness will just be very short-lived, but it'll be a nice thing to be surrounded by after all this time. So, but yeah, it's good. So I'll talk to you on the next video.